Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Ashley and I'm a homeschooling mom of 4. I've been homeschooling for going on 6 years now, and I am also a certified personal trainer, and I share fitness stuff on my channel from time to time. A lot less lately, but I wanted to bring you guys today's video just like old times, where I sit down and I just talk about fitness with you guys for no other reason than to maybe give you some helpful tips or ideas or things that have worked for me as a homeschooling mom, a working from home mom, and a mom who values fitness. It's hard to juggle. And so I sat down and came up with my plan for this homeschooling year, and I thought to myself, I should share that with them. So I'm not saying you should do it, I'm not saying you should follow it, but I'm just saying this is what I'm doing, and I'm just gonna talk about it with you guys. I brought up my planner because this thing is key to helping me stay on track, and so we're just gonna chat about fitness for a little bit here. So if you're happy to see a fitness video, give me a thumbs up on this video so that I know, and if you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. I always get back to you guys. So just for a little background, if any of you guys are new to my channel, like I mentioned, I am a certified personal trainer, and I also taught all different kinds of fitness classes. I have a bunch of different certifications, and fitness has been a huge part of my life since I had my youngest daughter, who is now 8 years old. Prior to that, I was never really super big into fitness, but after having her, some light bulbs went off and I needed some release physically and mentally, and my love of fitness came to be. It was never born out of vanity. It was always, always, always about being healthy mentally and physically. The external change has been just a bonus, but that is still to this day not my primary focus. So without getting so far backed up, I've done tons of different things. I've done marathons, half marathon training. I've done CrossFit competitions. I've done group fitness. I've done Beachbody on demand. I've done indoor cycling. I've done yoga. I've done reformer Pilates. I've done it all when it comes to fitness. But the thing is when you are a homeschooling mom whose kids are home 24/7, it is a whole nother ball game when it comes to fitness. It is so much easier, and I am gonna go out on a limb and say this. It is so much easier to drop your kids off at school, go to the gym by yourself, do your workout no matter how long it takes. I'm sure it's not gonna take you 8 hours or 6 hours before you have to go and pick up your kids from school. So it is way easier to become disciplined in your fitness when you are not a homeschooling mom. That is true. But it is not impossible when you are a homeschooling mom to maintain a level of fitness for your mind and your health and your marriage and all the stuff that goes with it. So through the years of homeschooling, I have had to readapt and revisit my fitness plans many times. There actually has not been one homeschooling year that I have done the same thing for my workouts, like the same multiple years in a row. When I first started my YouTube channel, I was still actively training people and homeschooling my kids. Now there's absolutely zero way that I would be able to do that because my kids are older and their school requires a lot more time. It just is. It's not that we've added more subjects on, it's just that their level of study is so much more in depth and things take a lot longer. So there is no way that I could do what I did when I first started my YouTube channel and when I first started homeschooling then now. And so if you're someone who is a homeschooling mom who does not have a fitness routine or plan in place, and you keep trying to do what you did before, you might just need a new plan. And I knew going into this school year that things were going to be a little bit different for me. I looked back at what went wrong last year and I decided like, no, that is not gonna happen again. And so I came up with a new plan, and really it's really simple. I need to be able to work out at home, and I need to be able to work out with the equipment that I have. And so I like to do a combination of lifting weights and cardio. Sometimes I like to do a fun like Beachbody On Demand DVD like T25 or Insanity Max 30 for like high intensity cardio, grit, Les Mills grit cardio. That's what I'm certified in. Just anything really to get my heart rate pumping. I also have some of my favorite HIIT workouts on my website that I still use. So HIIT, high intensity interval training. So I like to do those things for cardio, and then I like to lift weights. And I lift weights because I enjoy it, and I like lifting weights, and my husband likes lifting weights, and we do that together. So I sat down and I really thought about what would work this year. And I can't tell you what will work for you, so you need to think about that. But one thing that I knew was on the days that I have school with the kids and I am going to be lifting weights, I need to do that before we start our school day. And so that is going to require a lot of discipline out of me because I am not a 6 a.m. workout person. I actually don't want to do that. There's actually nothing in me that wants to do that, but I know that that is the best thing for my homeschool this year because my kids need my full attention the entire day, and I cannot guarantee myself a 2 o'clock finish in order to have an hour to work out in the afternoon, which is what I did last year. Last year, I hung on to that because I stay up late, I work at night on YouTube, and I was not getting up. I don't like waking up in the 5 o'clock hour. I just don't like it. And that's okay. I'm a night person, not a morning person. But what was happening was my kids would have a tough time with something, and then that would start encroaching on that hour that I knew I had carved out for myself to work out, and before I needed to start preparing dinner, before I needed to start driving to extracurriculars. And it wasn't their fault, and it wasn't my fault, but it was causing stress to the day because my workouts are important, and I know if I don't get it done in that hour, then I'm going to miss that day. So this year I'm eliminating that stress. I have got to get up at 6 so I can be working out at 6:30. I will not eat breakfast. That will be the first thing that I do, and then I will eat with my kids after that, and so we can start our school day on time. So that is my plan. However, I am not doing that every day of the week because I know myself well enough to plan to do that. So that's the other thing. A plan is only good if you actually think you're going to do it. Like I said, this is going to challenge me getting up early those days, but it's not every day. So I feel like it's doable for me because it's not every day. So if you're looking for a tip, don't make a plan that you already know you can't stick to. There's like, you know, if you're already like, yeah, that's not going to happen, but I'm going to go ahead and say that's my plan, then you're probably not going to be very successful. So make a plan that might challenge you, but that is actually doable. So the other way around that is something I found that works really well is to guarantee myself one workout on the weekends. So if I can do one workout on a Saturday, then I can take out one for the week, which means I only have 4 more days during the week that I have to get a workout in because I like to work out 5 days a week. I think anything from 4 to 5 days a week is good. I think anything less than 4 is okay, but probably not enough to see the results you want. So that is my little tip thrown in there. I do 5 days a week. Sunday is always a rest day, and then that leaves me one other day during the week to take a rest day. So that is helpful as a homeschooling mom. So if you can find something to work out on the weekend, then that kind of eliminates another thing on a school day. So like I said, I've got 4 workouts to do during the week, during the school week. 2 of those are going to be weightlifting in the morning, and the other 2 are going to be running at the park while my daughter does soccer. Now again, not ideal, but it's what needs to happen because her practices are incredibly long and I don't feel comfortable leaving her alone there. And it's literally a waste of 3 hours of my day. And I don't say that to be like watching her isn't enough. It is, but I'm literally sitting in my chair. Sometimes I'll bring my work and I'll work on my phone or whatever I can do, and I probably will still continue to do that. But I cannot just waste 2 hours sitting there mindlessly scrolling and periodically watching her. I'm going to run while she practices. That way I can make sure she's safe and keep my eye on her. And then I'm getting in my cardio. And then again, that's 2 days I don't have to wake up. But I still would, I would not prefer to work out at night either. My ideal workout time is like 10 a.m., but that's just not gonna happen as a homeschooling mom. So that's where I'm at. So my plan for the upcoming homeschool year, which I wrote down right here in my planner, is Sunday is a rest day. Monday is a lifting workout with my husband because he's off. Tuesday can either be a rest day or a lifting day, depending. Wednesday, running while it's soccer. Thursday, running while it's soccer. Friday is either going to be a rest day or a lifting day, depending on if I took Tuesday. And Saturday will be a lifting day with my husband. So yeah, we'll be utilizing a lot of my workout programs and my weightlifting sequences and just different things that I've created over the years for our lifting. And for running, I will probably just do like one where I'm doing like working on sprints, and then another day where I'm doing like a longer, more endurance style run. So that's my plan, guys. And I wrote it down here, so I'm held accountable. And the other thing that I want to mention that I do that really helps me with my fitness is when I sit down and plan out my week, so I plan out my school days, I plan out any field trips, I look over all my kids' extracurriculars, I just look over my week, I plan my workouts. So when I say lifting, I'll be lifting a different body group each time, and I'll write that down in here. And then that way, if I miss a day, I write down rest day and I hold myself accountable. So I can look back and see like, oh, my average for January was only 3 times a week. Some weeks may have been 5, some have been 4, but some were 2 and some were 3, so that means my average was 3, and I can see like, okay, that wasn't good. And then I'll also write down my mileage for the week. So I'll write down how many miles I run for the week for no other reason than it gives me a lot of personal satisfaction. So that is my updated fitness plan for this homeschool year. New homeschool year, new ages, new grades, new curriculum. I needed to make some adjustments. So I hope that this encourages you and inspires you to develop a plan for yourself. If you're looking for easy to follow plans that can be done at home, I'll have my website linked down below. I created everything on there and use it myself, so I stand by everything that is on the site. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, just a little update on my fitness life. And if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in my next video really soon. Bye, guys.